Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Dave and welcome to a brand new Outcast Gaming production. I realize I have not seen you for so long. I do really apologize about that. A few reasons why. Well, main reason why is because unfortunately I split up with my partner, hence the new surroundings. I have been setting myself up again and slowly eking my way back into doing something like this. I have been focusing mainly on my other channel, but because of work, I haven't really had time to do that either, which kind of sucks a little bit. But I'm here now. And today I want to go down a slightly different route. So, as you can see on the screen here, Nukes Top 5. This is a channel that I used to watch religiously all the time. Now, you will know from watching the videos on this channel, I am a wuss. When it comes to like jump scare, that kind of thing, and ghosts, and I am the biggest wuss there is going. I stopped watching these because there's kind of a little caveat to my new location. So basically, I now live at my work. Now, my work used to be a former mental asylum or like a psychiatric hospital. It's not brilliant. I'm not going to lie. There are things that happen here. We've got pictures and things, which is all stuff I'm going to get into in later videos. But because of that, that is why I didn't want to. I stopped watching this channel. And I didn't want to start doing any more jump scare games because that just scares the pants off me, and then I end up like a quivering wreck. And in this location, that is not ideal. Believe me, that is not ideal. So I figured what I would do instead was watch them with you guys and try and convince myself of the of how real maybe these videos are. Maybe I'm getting myself het up for no reason at all. So what I want to do is go through Nuke's video, and I'm going to share my thoughts with you guys. I don't see why not. So yeah, let's get into it, and welcome to another Outcast Gaming production. So here we go, Nuke's Top 5. This is his latest video.
Videos. This next clip was submitted by Nukes Top 5 viewer Anna Garcia. It allegedly shows security footage of a ghost appearing around what locals claim is a haunted well in the small town.
These are the ones that I always find a little bit more. There's a guy sat by a well. Very shaky footage. Right, so he stood up and then moved.
A man seems to be sitting near the well, and then just seems...
So, a couple of things then with this. A, why is someone filming? Did he say that it was security camera footage? Because it's clearly not security camera footage. It's really shaky. But there's a cursor on the screen here. So, this is obviously... what am I trying to say? It looks like this has been manipulated a little bit, and this just looks like I mean, I'm no video expert, guys, at all. I record, I do my own videos. That's it. That is about as far as my knowledge goes. But this, to me, we've got Ring security cameras all over this place, which I have access to, and I see this kind of like compression glitching all the time.
well, I don't know actually what he does, but it's creepy as hell. But is this a ghost or just the oddest camera glitch ever recorded?
Yeah, no, I don't think that one. Okay, decided. Thanks.
Nukes Top 5
so glad you guys are here.
Says that his uncle recently experienced something he just can't explain. Checking his Nest security camera, he saw what appeared to be a dark figure just standing in the road.
So again, that's what we've got, like the Ring cameras everywhere. And we see things all the time. Well, I see. I'm the only one with access to them. Yeah, see, that's not anything that it's moved. That's not something that I haven't seen before on these cameras.
Cars seem to pass right through this bizarre figure. So Isaac's uncle decides to go out
No,
to
no,
investigate.
no, no, no.
And things are about to get even weirder.
And now it's disappeared. But did you see? Let me go back a little bit. When he comes out, is there a way you can slow this down? Right, look here. This is his uncle coming out to see what's going on. And look how distorted his uncle is here. Like you would almost, I've seen videos on this channel that would pass this off as a ghost. Like, look, his head is here, but you can still see his truck. Do you see what I mean? I don't know if I can zoom in anymore on this. I don't know if I can zoom in or not. But do you see what I mean? Like, look at how distorted his back leg is. This kind of thing, honestly, guys, I'm not just saying this. This kind of thing happen. I see it all the time on our cameras. Like, if you get like a bug on the lens, that comes up as just a black smudge, and it does look like things just drive through it. It is a bit weird that he comes out and this disappears the way it does. But again, look at his uncle. Look how poor the quality is. You can see his truck wheel through his body. And again, like this ordinarily, I've seen people try and pass this kind of like glitching off as ghosts in the past. So I mean, I don't know, guys, but I do see this kind of thing all the time. But you can see that the camera isn't amazing. These cameras are fantastic. They really are. But they do have a lot of glitching that happens on them. Believe me. I could probably show you 10 or 15 videos where this kind of thing happens. Okay, I'm not convinced with that one. On to the next.
12 years ago, a band in Veracruz, Mexico was playing their final gig as one of their members was about to move to
Okay, I will say straight off the bat, 12 years ago, so yeah, I get that. But just look at how sort of grainy and just sketchy the quality is on the camera. Just remember that.
At the time, they didn't notice anything unusual about the event at all. But later, as the guys rewatched the video of their performance, they noticed something that chills them to their core.
Oh. Okay.
For this one, there's probably no reason to ask.
They're quite good. I like them.
Did you see it? Lurking behind the TV in the right corner, a ghastly-looking girl with what seems to be...
I mean, wow, Nuke, your watermark is just huge there. That's a tough one.
A pale and distorted face seems to be peeking out at the band. What's even weirder...
Is it a tricky one? You can't see how deep that alcove actually is. There. This looks to be a really weird corner. So, I mean, looking at that from because it's got quite a shallow angle on it, I would say, I personally would say you could definitely fit someone down in that corner. Definitely fit someone in that corner there. I've got a couple of alcoves over here myself that are only shallow. But from where the camera is, looking at that angle there, I could definitely get my daughter or somebody to stand in that alcove and peep round. And it would look like, I don't know if I can show you actually. Over here, look. See this? this here, that's not that deep. That is not that deep. But I could definitely get my daughter to stand here and peep round if my camera was sort of set up over there, looking this way. So yeah. It does look a bit creepy, not gonna lie. But you can get masks all the time. And this was what, 11 years ago?
Is that if we cut to different segments of the video, the
Then she ducks
strange pale
behind.
girl has disappeared. The guys in the band believe that this bizarre figure might be the ghost of a friend of theirs who took her own life years earlier.
I mean, the quality is appalling on the video, which probably helps when it comes to doing things like this. See, this is where if I was really committed, I'd like Google like the guitar models and things like that and see if all the timelines, because did he say this was like 12 years ago? So
Earlier, perhaps dropping in for one last goodbye at the band's final performance.
nah, I'm not convinced with that one. Oh, it's easy. I'm so glad you guys are here.
A cry for help. Dee from the YouTube channel Dee's Dark Adventures travels to what is known to be the most haunted state park in Ohio, the Beaver Creek State Park in East Liverpool. The historic park is said to be a hotspot of ghostly sightings and even reports of mysterious creatures. It's already late and very dark when Dee walks deep into the woods of the park.
That didn't look that deep there. And it's not that dark. I get it's going to look dark because it's quite thick.
She plans to test whether
Well, you can see daylight through the trees.
Activity in Beaver Creek State Park are true. It did not go well.
Hopefully y'all can see me. I don't know. Right myself. Anyway, I've got the EMF.
She looks like Miley Cyrus. Or is that just me?
Is that gonna help? I'm blind myself. See if I can get anything to interact with that. My old one I used to have.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty dark.
My old one I used to have, I broke. So I'm gonna try to do that this time.
What's that? Oh, the EMF.
What the hell is that?
Was that an unexplained voice?
What
Put my earphones on properly.
Guys, I was not even on. I wasn't even on the app. I don't know how that came out of my freaking phone.
See, hold on.
Rumbling sound startles Dee as it seems to come from right where she's sitting.
What the?
A little shaken up.
I mean, she's in a forest. There's all kinds, like where I am here now, like it's a big site. Obviously, it used to be a hospital. There's a big site. We've got all kinds of creatures and things that run around at night that make all kinds of noises. And when you're here on your own, it is really unsettling. And if I wanted to tell myself that that was a voice, I could convince myself. So when it comes up on the screen, unexplained voice, it's already telling you, the viewer, that it's a voice. But that was just a noise. It wasn't anything really. And the other thing is, I can't show you my phone because my phone is currently my webcam. But on iPhones specifically, like you can have an app running in the background. So that her phone could have just made that noise.
Dee believes the sound might have come from the app on her phone, but she isn't sure.
Yeah, which is what I said.
She is now freaked out. Dee decides to carefully
And I get it. Like you wouldn't, if you're in that situation and you're on your own in the middle of nowhere, it's that dark, then your mind does play tricks on you. So she probably is feeling a bit freaked out. Again, here happens to me all the time. I hate going around this place at night, especially if like the alarms start going off and I have to run down and sort them out. Especially in the bad wing over the back there, which again I will tell you more about, guys, as and when we move forward. But there's nothing there. It's just my brain's telling me. That's all.
Back through the woods to her car and just leave. But what happens next?
I do love Nuke. His voice just makes it, doesn't it?
Cold.
I don't know what to do, guys. I don't want to be in here. I wanted to make a good video for you guys, but I don't know what the heck made that noise. It sounds like a dang wild cat, like a big cat, but we don't have big cats here. I don't feel good in this place, guys. I really don't know what to do. I really don't know where to go.
So, someone's shouting.
Huh? I see a light coming from over there. No.
So, someone's there. Don't know why they're shouting help. She's turned the light off.
I can't see it. Somebody's looking for me. This is not good. I think they're trying to lure me out. There's flashlights. I don't know if you guys can see them. I don't know what to do, guys, if I move.
That's a cut there. There's definitely a cut there.
Help me.
See?
The voice of a man can be
So, okay, let's unpack that there. If I wanted to, I could get the lads that work for me downstairs to come up here at night, and I could walk around this place and say, I'm here totally on my own. And I could get them to shut doors. I could get them to scream or make noises or say things or... what's to say? She's in the middle of a forest in the middle of nowhere. What's to say that she hasn't taken a handful of friends with her and she said, right, you guys go over there with your torches and start shouting help. Then there is a cut. You saw it. There's like all like artifacts on the screen where the phone is trying to register something in the darkness. And then that cuts. I don't know if the original video has got the entirety of that, but what's to say that someone hasn't come up in that cut and then stood still? She's then started recording again and someone's gone, help me, next to her. And then she's just hot-footed it. So, yeah,
yelling for help, and Dee
I'm not
can see
convinced.
Flashlights in the distance, alone and
if that's
afraid,
true,
Dee
I
doesn't trust to call
absolutely
for
would be
help at all.
petrifying.
So she keeps her flashlight and hides in the darkness. Suddenly, the voice can be heard right next to her, and in terror, she just makes a run for it.
But even when she's running
Later, Dee
at the
says
end,
that she did make it home safe, and to
Obviously.
this day, she says she still has no idea who could have been yelling for help out in the dark woods of Beaver Creek State Park at that time. Could it have been something paranormal? Or even scarier? Were those real people out in
Yeah,
the middle of the dark
definitely.
woods stalking Dee?
I don't know if they were stalking
terrorizing
her.
just for fun.
Yeah, probably having a
Let me know
crack.
what you think. We need
Or it's her
scary
friends.
videos.
Let's be
So
honest.
if you see
It could just
something
be her
you think
friends.
should be on Nukes Top 5, be sure to email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Project Fear. After the unfortunate end of their popular TV series Destination Fear, team members Dakota, Chelsea, Tanner, and Alex are back on the road to explore and investigate extremely haunted locations, this time on YouTube. With a new name, Project Fear, the team decides to go back to the old Sweet Springs Sanatorium.
So this here kind of looks like where I am now. This kind of like sprawling buildings, lots of open space. It's not so much overgrown anymore because we do now use a lot of it for various different things. It isn't a hospital anymore, I will say that, guys. It is now like commercial business use, like offices and things like that. But the place has got a history. This was a psychiatric hospital for children. So yeah, but this give you an idea. This looks like
West
where I am.
Virginia, a place where 3 years ago they experienced things that to this day they still can't explain.
Did you know that you have passed away? What? Did you hear that moan? That was like
That sounded like an animal.
Please tell me that was on. I have the chills. Did you know that you have passed away? What? Did you hear that moan?
That sounded like an animal. That didn't sound like screaming to me.
Did you hear any of it, Chelsea?
This happened by close to my room. So I looked back and I'm like, why is Tanner over here? I was like,
I'm like, I stand over here.
Okay, that one's a bit.
This location literally scarred me.
So,
And I'm not
a
sure about
little
that one,
backstory.
that last screen.
Sweet Spring Sanatorium served as a
But again,
hospital
guys, I
for
will just throw out
tuberculosis
there, if I
patients
wanted
in the
to, I could,
1940s.
if I
It is
wanted
estimated
to,
that over
I could
1,000 people
get my
lost their
friends to
lives
set up
inside the
things, and
sanatorium
I could
walls.
walk around
Many
here
of these people
on my
were
own or
buried
in a
unmarked
team,
graves
but have
behind
people
the building.
hidden
The
like in
sanatorium
the
later
shadows
served as a
off
nursing
screen.
home
You
for the
never see
old
them,
and poor,
and I could get them doing
before
all kinds of
eventually
stuff. I could
being
make a
shut down
fortune.
in the
I really could if I
1990s.
wanted to.
Now, not surprisingly, with a history like that, the large estate is said to be extremely haunted. Visitors have reported hearing loud, unexplained voices and screaming, and many have witnessed doors slamming shut on their own. Even creepier, some visitors actually claim to have seen ghostly apparitions. Most notably, that of a woman dressed in white standing in the window on the 3rd floor in room 3007.
Okay.
So, after their visit 3 years ago, the Project Fear team is a little hesitant to return. And when they interview the current manager of the sanatorium, Cindy Harper, it just makes them
hey.
even more nervous.
So I have a question. So when doing the research, you talked about how you were like thrown down the stairs at one point.
I don't normally get pushed down the stairs. That's only happened one time. But it was bad enough. Like I told you, I had bruises.
You were like thrown down. It wasn't like a couple
It was
stairs.
like a push. I mean, I was expecting to be a human attacking me. And I found no one. So I drop all my equipment. I don't know what it looked like going down the stairs. I just
My God!
Okay.
That was on the door, dude.
That was the
And what?
loudest knock. This is in the middle of the day still.
That sounded like right next to my head.
While interviewing Cindy about her terrifying
There
experience,
could have just been someone on the other side of the door that you can't see.
A loud bang on the floor startles both her and the Project Fear team. But
And they
there's
don't
no
go
one
running in to
inside
check,
the
do they?
building. Cut to later that day. And as darkness falls, the team
Someone knocking
decides
on the
that
door.
in order to try to provoke a response, investigator Tanner should head down to the basement all by himself. The rest of the team explores the most haunted area of the sanatorium, the 3rd floor. After hearing a few unexplained noises, Dakota, Chelsea, and Alex begin a digital recording session inside the most haunted room, room 3007. What happens next shocks the whole team, including Tanner, who's still completely alone in the basement.
We were here several years ago exploring this building. Do you remember us?
How many people were in that room? There's a cameraman there. Okay, so the thing is with like these EVP recorders, what you've got to remember is they are super sensitive.
I hear that. It said, I remember Tanner.
I heard yes, and then there's a pause.
That cameraman
I remember something.
It's Tanner.
who is behind the camera obviously could have just gone, and that's what it comes up at. But then the other thing is,
I remember Tanner, dude.
I don't know, EVPs, like, I get,
Dude says yes.
don't get me wrong, I'm not sat here, guys, trying to be like a complete skeptic, because I do believe that there is something. I do. But like a lot of these things are made for, they're made for entertainment purposes, so therefore they are embellished
I'm not
quite
trying
a
to
lot.
scare you, I'm trying to give you a warning.
We were doing digital recorder. Thing is here. Now you.
Debating about even like telling you this, but like at the end of the day, like it's a warning. Like we want you to know to be on like your toes.
What did I do?
When we end up meeting with you in a little bit.
I will show you the digital recorder, the EVP. It's freaky.
Okay, man. What the? I heard something.
Yo, are you okay?
Can you do that again? What the?
See, do you see what I mean? That said unexplained voice. I didn't hear a voice there. I just heard a noise.
Promise, if it's not us, dude, and we don't hear you right now on the 3rd floor.
So it's not like the echo or anything.
I don't know what's happening, but let's go hit this part of the 3rd floor, and then we'll go to Tanner.
The team eventually finds Tanner in the sprawling sanatorium basement, and they have him listen to what they captured on their digital recorder.
I'm getting bored of this one now.
Several years ago, exploring this building, do you remember us?
Oh, what do you hear? We didn't tell you what we heard yet.
We remember Tanner.
Yes!
Dude!
It says, yes, I remember Tanner.
He heard we remember Tanner.
That is clear, dude.
Tanner is the creepiest part, because it's so clear.
Similar to what happened on their previous visit 3 years earlier, the Project Fear team finds themselves hearing clear voices, one of which seems to remember Tanner. The 4 friends then split up to sleep at separate haunted locations inside the building. Chelsea and Alex set up in the basement.
Would you really?
Tanner on the 2nd floor.
I mean, I sleep here,
Dakota
so I guess
on
that's
the 3rd
something.
floor, just outside haunted room 3007. It goes without saying that none of them slept a wink that night. All of them start to hear loud, unexplained bangs and strange noises. But Dakota,
Again, you saw
up on the most
how
haunted
isolated
3rd floor,
and how
has a unique
unkempt the grounds were.
experience all
There's going to be
its
all
own,
kinds of wildlife.
and it's downright chilling.
Whoa! Hello? That sounded like a doorknob, like, rattling.
It sounded like a bang to me.
I just heard you.
How poor the... I know it's night vision,
Okay. I went down.
but something's really going to happen right down the end of that corridor, isn't it? And it's going to be like, oh my
I had
god!
no idea what it was. I looked in a bunch of rooms, but it literally could have came from any single door at any single. That was a girl's high-pitched voice. Hello? I just was down there too. I was just down there. It literally could have came from any single door at any single. Any single door at any single.
Was it a girl's voice though, or was it like a... Oh? I don't know. But again, guys, remember there's a whole fucking team of them there.
It makes sense to hear like a high-pitched female. Where I'm at right now, the lady in white on this floor.
Keep zooming in like that. What is the... What's going to happen? Oh, there you go.
What the? Holy! That door just shut! That door just shut! That door at the very end of the hall just shut!
Well, run down there then. Okay, so give him enough time to get clear.
I hope I caught that on camera.
Not even running,
No
just
way.
walking.
No way.
That's it. Go to the face, just in
Yeah,
case they
that
haven't
door
got
is
clear of the
shut.
area.
This door. I just.
Now, I'll bet that opens out into like a big area now when it gets to the end of this corridor. I bet.
My eyes shut.
And there you go, you see. So someone, and he's going to pan to the right. There you go, you see. So someone could have just been stood around that corner whilst he's doing his whole bit. Pulled that door shut. And look, the thing carries on for ages. They're long gone by now.
There is.
All gone back round that
A
corner.
disturbing voice scares Dakota out of his seat, and then a door at the end of the hallway closes by itself. Now, hundreds of commenters on the Project Fear YouTube channel believe that this door
No.
doesn't just
That's
close
someone,
by
I definitely
itself.
saw someone walk
But look
across that.
closely, and what do you think?
Because it's so grainy.
So is the
The
Sweet Dream
camera's struggling
Sanatorium
so
haunted by
hard to
something
pick up
that's
any
strong enough
detail.
to
If you
speak,
run
slam
quick like
doors,
that,
and even
that does
appear
just look
as
like a
shadow
blip,
apparition?
like that.
You decide. You can watch this entire 2-part investigation with many more terrifying
not convinced.
paranormal moments
Not convinced,
over on
guys.
the YouTube channel.
You tell me what you think down
Project
below, but I'm not convinced on that one.
Imprints. For 2 years, Eric Gunner has been experiencing relentless paranormal activity. Even stranger, the ghost or entity seems to follow him wherever he goes as he moves from house to house in Mexico. But most terrifying of all, each time Eric tries to get away, the spirit that follows him seems to become more and more aggressive. So, just like many nights in the past, Eric and his little dog Bean are woken up by the sound of loud banging on his bedroom door. This time Eric is prepared with a flashlight and a camera, intending to capture evidence of the hell that he's been living through.
¿Qué pasó?
Well, the dog's not phased. Some oil on your hinges
Eric's
there, my
dog
man.
sniffs around and seems to be a little shaken up by something that Eric can't see.
Not really.
Eric decides to lead the little dog.
Because like my
safe-
dog, when I had my dog, if I opened the door and went, "Who's there?" He'd be like that. He'd be like sniffing around, looking around, like alert. He wouldn't be just like, "Oh, no one. What's your problem?"
upstairs in his bedroom while he checks the house.
I'm just saying, I don't think that dog looked two-faced. That's all I'm saying.
¿Hay alguien aquí?
Just put the lights on, my man.
¿Hay alguien aquí? Escuché como si me hablaran.
I heard as if
Sí,
something
alcanzo a
was
escuchar
talking.
una
I
voz.
don't know if I heard a voice.
Se lo juro que no sé si alcanzo a escuchar una voz.
Why are we just focusing on...
Uy,
What?
sentí como si me soplaran en la nuca, no sé. Como si me hicieran así como... Mejor ya no pregunto eso.
Eric says he felt something blow on the back of his neck, and his camera actually captures the sound when it happens.
Uy,
Yeah, but guys, I'm not being funny. Watch this. You see what I mean?
uy. Uy.
Eric has only been downstairs for 6 minutes when he suddenly notices something downright creepy.
No.
I don't understand why we're not putting lights on.
Está bien
Something's going to
oscuro.
happen that he doesn't want fully illuminated.
Y no solo eso, Ahí en el refri tenía una foto de mi mamá. Ahorita no, bueno, no me fijé en el video, pero pues antes de irme a dormir ahí la tenía. No
Are you going to
está,
find it somewhere?
ni tampoco está la cruz. ¿Qué pedo?
He's been focusing on them
Hanging the
windows.
living room wall and a photo that was hanging on the fridge only 6 minutes earlier are now mysteriously gone. What makes this so creepy is that Eric has barely moved and has been standing in the same general area for the entire 6 minutes.
But there's
one could
nothing
have
to
snuck in
say.
and taken the cross and photo without being noticed, or at least making a sound. But it's what happens next that is
But you don't know.
truly terrifying.
Someone could have been in. Why is he so focused on these windows? Oh, because there's some hands on there now. Well, there's the answer. So you'd run over, open that door, and be like, "What are you doing?" True? Am I right? Am I right, guys? That's what you do. You wouldn't just stand there shining your torch on it. This is why the lights aren't on. Because this looks creepier. We even get a bit of post-production. That's it. Yeah, open. No, not going to open.
Hola.
Why would you?
Ay, chinga tu madre.
A kid. Just a kid.
Mami.
Two little childlike hands press up against the glass windows and door. When Eric gets closer, a bizarre face emerges from the darkness. Eric has had enough. He runs back upstairs to his dog Beans and doesn't sleep for the rest of the night.
Why would he not put all the lights on when he goes down there?
Just under the surface. A group of fishermen in Aguadilla, Puerto Rico are returning home late one night when they spot something very strange beneath the water's surface.
Look, turned off. That's nothing.
Submarino.
It's a submarine.
No se le calme mucho. Yeah, no, wow, mira eso.
He's a fisherman. Drop something in and try and get it. That'd be funny. My friend, like, he does a lot of fishing. He's got like a bait boat type thing.
A strange bright blue light seems to be strobing in uneven bursts beneath the ocean waves.
That lights up like that underneath it.
And this is when things start
So that
to
you can
get
see like where the shoals of fish and stuff are.
weird.
Mira, empezó en el puente y está en la boya, mira la boya. El puente está a mano izquierda,
I mean, that is bright, not gonna lie. It's a thing.
Mira, mira, Harry, mira eso. Hay algo ahí. Mira algo ahí. Míralo.
I don't really know what that was.
Dale para atrás. Si no quieres saber, dale. Dale.
That was kind of flat.
No quiero saber, dale.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
No. Dale. Sí, eso.
Like a diver or something, maybe? Because it is dark as well.
Wow.
It's not actually that big when he comes away like that.
Something dark and humanoid can be seen breaching the surface of the water and moving through the strange blue light. When the video was shared to the
it's a bit
internet,
weird.
many viewers' first thoughts were that it could simply be a diver. But
that's
others
what I
were
said.
quick to point out that there are no boats nearby. So where would a diver
It doesn't
come
have to
from?
be. If that's like an
And
underwater,
also, the oddly shaped
like
figure
ROV or
doesn't seem
something.
to be wearing a diving tank. Finally, the figure seems to swim upright, almost as if it is somehow walking quickly through the water. The bizarre clip was
it's hard to
viral on
see
the
sort of
internet,
like
with many viewers
size
suggesting that
comparison. You don't know
humanoid
how
figure
big this
could be
is, how
anything
small this
from
is.
a
It's hard to see.
creature to an alien or even a mermaid. But what
Yeah,
do you
no.
think this is? Let me know down in the comments. 2 years of terror.
Okay, last one,
Over the
I think.
last 2 years, Lauren Combs from Waco, Texas has been experiencing terrifying unexplained activity in and around her home.
Oh, I remember seeing this one before. Yeah, she pulls that down with her foot. Definitely. But the dog there is definitely looking at something
Lauren disappeared from
off
social
screen.
media for 9 months before.
I remember looking at this before. Like, you don't know what's here. Like, there's a bookshelf here. There could be someone there with a bit of fishing wire. Because it sort of comes
After
up
posting
like
her
that. It doesn't
videos,
just pull
Lauren
out.
disappeared from social media for 9 months before
Because she got fed up
finally
of faking it
returned
again.
with an update.
That's what it was.
Lauren says that over the last month, she's been feeling ill and drained of energy and having a very hard time. But strange things
Welcome to
continue
being
to
an adult.
happen around her home. One night as Lauren is on the phone with her boyfriend on her front porch, something happens that is truly bizarre.
Hey, when you coming over?
I gotta wait for my work clothes to dry. Then I'm coming.
Okay, I'm hungry.
I understand that. I can't just not leave without my work clothes.
Okay, that's fair. Well, do you want me to just make something here?
Why do people put their phones on speaker? Really, it really
Pizza.
bugs me.
Or maybe chicken nuggets. Nothing crazy.
Do you have ranch at your house?
No. Can you bring your wrench?
Pretty much.
Door slam shut.
My f***ing door just closed.
Is that the slam sound?
Yes. And it's locked.
Okay, so someone could be in there.
I just got locked out of my house.
You're going to show us that you've got footage of the door from the inside. Are you going to show us the footage of the inside when it gets shut? Who's she shouting to?
Inside by yourself. I don't even see you in there. Hang on.
Why drop your phone? Oh my god.
Hello?
Right, guys, I'm not being funny, right? Okay. She's outside, she's on the phone. A gust of wind comes and shuts your door. Why would she throw her phone on the ground and sprint round, presumably to go through the back door? Why would you drop your phone? Seriously, why? Why would you do that? There she comes. So the door's just closed. Okay, now show us the footage of the front door from the outside.
Lauren's front door suddenly slams shut, locking Lauren out of her home with her dog still somewhere inside, all alone. Lauren panics and hurries around her house to get inside through her back door. As she enters, then that door suddenly slams shut as well, and her doorbell begins to ring over and over all by itself.
But
Lauren says that she eventually found her dog mysteriously trapped in the back room. The dog was a little shaken
well, if you had your
up,
phone, then we would have been able to see
otherwise,
that it was trapped in the back
completely
room, wouldn't
fine.
you? Because you'd better film it when you ran in.
Now, cut to 2 months later. One night when Lauren is in bed, she is woken up by her dogs a little after midnight. What happens next is downright chilling.
Okay, so the dogs, you've got a friend doesn't want to knock on the window. Right, okay, I'm starting to feel a bit sick.
Luna, come here. Sit. Come here.
That's it, just rip the thing away and put your phone there. Without dazzling us. See, that's like zoomed right in, isn't it? I know the quality's bad, but that just seems to be not a lot. Show us to the left. Keep coming round to the left. Keep coming round to the left. Why not show us everything? Obviously, that is a massive scope. It's like 180 degrees. Show us everything, not just what's on your right.
Someone knocks on Lauren's window, but when she opens her window to look into her backyard, there's no one there. Then as she turns, she hears an odd growl near the open window that makes her scream. But
I didn't hear a growl.
did you see it? Right after Lauren screams and wildly pans her camera back towards the window, something odd can be seen right outside just below
And
the window.
there you go. Perfect.
Only for a brief second.
They got caught.
Who or what is this? After this incident, Lauren hasn't been back on TikTok. But there is one
TikTok.
important thing to be learned
This
here,
is just
and
what
that
people
is,
want to
if someone
do
or
to
something
get loads
knocks
of
on your
views.
window
I
in the
could do
middle
it
of the
here,
night,
guys. Seriously, I could do it here
open
and
it.
I could
Like, why?
make a fortune.
would
I
you?
really could. Because this place has got so much history.
Thank you so much for watching. If you
That's it.
haven't
Okay,
already
guys. I
subscribed,
feel
do it
so much
now,
better.
and then also
Why I
turn
didn't just
on
want to
all
watch that on my own, I don't
notifications
know.
So you never
But
miss a video.
I'm glad we watched it together. I have downloaded a couple of new horror games, which I'm really, really looking forward to recording and bringing to you guys as soon as I possibly can. I'm hoping to start that this week so that we can start moving forward. I have been told about another couple of like ghost video type websites, which I would love to sort of look at and maybe try and break things down with you guys, just so that I'm not on my own when I do it. I know I am on my own, but I don't feel like I am when I'm doing this. So I felt I was quite, I wasn't winding myself up with that. So that's good. But so there you go, guys. I'm trying to be back now, and I really hope that you will join me as we start working on this channel once again. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you do like this kind of thing and the games and all that kind of thing, please do consider liking and subscribing to the channel. Absolutely no, this was an entertainment kind of video. No disrespect to Nuke at all. I love Nuke. I've watched his channel for years and years and years. I just wanted to look at it with a more of a skeptical kind of view, because there are a lot of shysters out there now, and especially with the way things like manipulation and things are going on phones. Like the software that you can get now is outrageous. So I just wanted to be a little bit more, I wanted to separate the wheat from the chaff. Let's put it that way. That's the best way of putting it. And I feel I've done that. So guys, like I say, again, thank you so much for watching this video with me. And hopefully you will join me again very soon for the next installment from Outcast Gaming. Take care, guys. Thank you so much.